Brian Pay here, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. Just wanted to share a little drill to help you in the backswing and creating the correct turn on the way back. So if I get set up to a golf ball here, my left arm's hanging on top of the chest. It's not going to be to the side, so that way I have a nice distance from the golf ball each time. But what we see a lot of in the backswing is people tend to stand up and their shoulders are going to level out. So I put an alignment rod here where it's going to start back towards my hip. If I put my club across my chest here, the feeling's going to be, as I go into my right side, my hip's going to feel like it goes back and up and stays close to this alignment rod. And you'll see from down the line here that my left shoulder is lower than my right shoulder. So that feeling is, here's my club across my chest. As I'm turning into the backswing, again, there's that feeling of my hips going up and back behind me. My right leg's losing some flex. My lead leg is gaining some flex, as opposed to standing up, hips turning level, shoulders turning level. So another great drill for this, from down the line here, this is going to help us feel our pressure moving. So we don't want to have everything go too much to the target. We don't want to have everything go too far away from the target. If I start with my feet close together here, we're going to have a feeling of a step to the right. So that's going to be me feeling the pressure moving from the left big toe into the middle of the right foot, about the arch right there. Once it lands there, can I feel like I can turn over that right side? And you'll notice a big key is my hip's not moving on top of my trail foot or outside my trail foot. Once that foot lands, my hips are going to feel like they turn back towards the target and up back behind me. So that way we can get our hips turning on a steeper angle and get our chest turning on a steeper angle. And it's going to help us create some motion to get our body to turn more. So there's a nice little drill feeling. As you create a couple of those feels with the club across the chest, we can put our club down behind the golf ball, raise it up a little bit, feet together. Can we move the club forward as we're taking a step with the right foot? So forward, step, rotate. So you'll notice from the camera face on, you can see that alignment rod is starting to show up. So I didn't move too far to the right and cover up the alignment rod. From down the line view, you can see my hip was going up and back towards that alignment rod as opposed to away from the alignment rod. So one more time, feet together, start the club up in front of you, little step, swing to the top, feel that motion, feel that position at the top. Once you start getting it, put a golf ball in the way. So we're going to start out in front, step, turn, and respond. So use this motion and this drill to help you get the feeling of the pressure moving a little bit to the right, the hips turning more on an angle. You might feel a little crunch in the left side. You might feel that right hip getting up higher as it turns back away from the golf ball and towards the target. This is going to help you in your golf game, creating a motion off the golf ball as opposed to something that's too far away from the ball, which is going to be harder to contact the same spot over and over, or something that's leaning too far towards the target. And on the downswing, you're going to have to react and go back the other direction.